Alright, well, the Raw after WrestleMania is done, and I actually thought this WrestleMania, I actually thought this Raw was pretty decent. There's a lot of new faces on Monday Night Raw. There's gonna be more new faces next week. Um, yeah. Let's get on with it. Raw opened up. Monday Night Raw opened up with Obafemi. He had a huge ovation. The fans just went crazy for him. The fans reacted to Oba in a big way, chanting his name, doing a dance, and then yeah, he just looks like a main event star. And then Oba got in the ring. He said the ruler has arrived. Femi dropped the microphone and his music played. And that was it, simple enough. I'm interested to see what he's going to do next and what his next feud is going to be. He's really becoming popular with the crowd. And, yeah. I mean, the next generation is shaping up to be decent. And then the Kabuki Warriors duo of Asuka and Kairi Sane did a promo about Io Sky. It was Asuka talking in Japanese while the words appeared on screen. Asuka said that Sky is nothing and she tried to corrupt Zayn too. Zayn said she'll beat Sky and Ripley. Asuka said that Sky and Ripley will suffer the consequences since they are not ready for Asuka. So when Rhea Ripley and Io Sky made their entrance for tag team action, and the Kabuki Warriors had a match versus Rhea Ripley and Sky, and it was a 12-minute match. It was a decent match. Yeah, I mean, I think anytime Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Asuka and Kairi Sane have a match, is always going to be 5-star. I mean, I wouldn't say this match was 5-star, but it was decent. It was good. It was like about 4 stars. Yeah. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky got the win. Zayn took the pinfall, which continued the story of Asuka berating Kairi after the match because she lost. Yeah, I know there's a lot of SmackDown talent on this Raw show. I think it's just because it was the Raw after WrestleMania. And then the IC champion Penta spoke with Raw GM Adam Pearce. Pearce said that Penta was very impressive at WrestleMania. Javon Evans congratulated Penta. They say he's not going anywhere. Penta was fine with that and made it clear to Pearce that he would be a fighting champion. Ethan Page walked in and Pearce said he's Raw's newest superstar. Page said he wants the IC title and he won't need a second chance. Pearce put them in a match, and then Evans said nobody will take his spot, especially not Evans. Oh yeah, and then Ethan Page showed up. And yeah, so Ethan Page, who was on NXT, and he was also on AEW and in TNA, but he's now on the main roster now, and he wants a shot at the IC title, and he won't need a second chance. And Pierce put them in a match. Evans said nobody will take his spot, especially not Page. So, Royce Keith was showing sitting in the crowd. Cole said you can watch him on SmackDown. And then CM Punk came in for a promo, said he's been dealing with a lot of loss in the last 6 months, talked about his friends Duke Rufus and his dog, and Punk said these men and women who grind behind the scenes to help WWE produce these shows. The fans cheered. Punk said that his friends Bo Lowens passed away, and Punk on April 1st, and Punk lost last night, and Punk said those other losses sting more than his title. But Punk said that the fans have helped him get through all those losses. Punk said being World Heavyweight Champion and the support of the fans helped him get through the others, and he thinks the fans are helping him get through this one. Punk talked about how he wasn't supposed to be a world champion, but he stayed ready and poured his heart and soul into this to become the world champion. Punk said if you didn't stay ready, then you'd be here eating and talking Jay Uso right now. The fans booed. And Punk didn't know why they booed that. Punk said you never know when an opportunity is going to come. Punk said he's still smiling because he's still the best in the world. Punk said he proved it and he gave everything he had. And then Cody Rhodes made his entrance. Cody had a limp in his walk down to the ring. Cody took the sunglasses off to reveal a massive black eye and bruising that he got from Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And yeah, he basically, and they kept going on. Basically, Punk told Cody to keep fighting at the WWE Championship, and Punk said he's going to stay ready because you never know when a championship opportunity is going to fall on this guy. Punk left, and Cody told Punk to just say when. So I guess we could see a Cody and Punk match down the road. Punk said in an interview that Cody against Punk is a big match that WWE had in the back pocket. So, yeah. And Finn Balor spoke in the backstage area about how he expected this kind of betrayal from Dominic, but not from JD. Balor said he remembers JD when he started, and Balor helped JD grow into a great performer. Balor said that JD chose Dominic over him. Balor said he got JD into this business, but tonight he'll take JD out. Ethan Page made his entrance for his Monday Night Raw debut. So it was the Ethan Page versus Javon Evans. This was a 10-minute match with Ethan Page getting the win. It wasn't a clean win because Rusev came in and interfered, and so I guess this could probably give Ethan Page a title shot against the IC champion Penta, former AEW superstars. And then after the match, Rusev beat up Evans with kicks. Rusev went in for the accolade. Penta made the save. Penta stopped Rusev with a super kick. Penta went on top and Page shoved Penta down. Rusev hit a macha kick on Penta. Page applauded Rusev and left. Rusev applied the accolade submission on Penta while Page applauded in the aisle. Rusev picked up the IC title and posed with the fans. And then Dan Helsing made his entrance for his weekly segment while the show was on break. Dan Helsing said that John Cena passed the torch to Dan Helsing, so he's the new GOAT. Dan Helsing said that since he walked the red carpet at the WWE Hall of Fame, he's now a Hall of Famer. And said he finally got his blimp. He wants an animated series, a serial. And his face on the side of the truck. Dan Helsing threw a shirt into the ground and did his "You Are Cursed" bit to end it. So next we'll hear from Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan made her entrance as the Women's World Champion, joined by her pals in the Judgment Day. Dominic was Roxanne, Raquel, and JD. The fans chanted, "You deserve it." Liv did her usual line about being the greatest of all time. And yeah. Liv thanked her Judgment Day family, saying that they've been their rock. She loved them and she thanked them. Liv thanked her WrestleMania opponents. And then, I really like this next segment. Sol Ruka comes out. She's on NXT. It looks like she's going to be on Raw. She has an NXT match tonight, which could be her last night and then be on the main roster. Sol Ruka is amazing. She is awesome. She put on a stellar performance at the Royal Rumble. A popular Sol Ruka from NXT made an entrance to a good reaction from the crowd. Ruka was in the final two in the Royal Rumble. The fans cheered and Ruka got in the ring with Liv. Ruka claimed Liv is such an inspiration to her. Ruka said she has learned that Liv is the top woman in the division, and she deserves this. Liv said that Ruka has some nerve to interrupt the championship celebration. Liv told Ruka she is no Liv Morgan and laughed at her. So Liv threatened Ruka, who claims she didn't go out there for a fight, but she won't back down either. And it appears that the fans are acting like they want to fight, so Pierce brought out referee Jessica Carr, and the Liv Ruka match starts right now. So Sol Ruka, I thought, did a better promo than Liv Morgan. Like she has a better promo, and she out wrestled Liv Morgan in this match. Like the thing that Sol Ruka can do is just amazing. Flips, new moves, innovative. And I would love to see her as world champion one day. We could got her, yeah. And this match went 11 minutes. This match was like really good. Like it was going really good, and I was actually kind of hoping Sol Ruka would win, but Syria from NXT interfered. Ruka countered the Oblivion and hit a super kick. Sol jumped off the ropes and hit a Soul Snatcher neckbreaker off the ropes, and that was great. Liv rolled out of the ring. Sol hit a cartwheel backflip over the top rope onto Raquel and Perez. The fans chanted "Holy crap" for that. And yeah, it was pretty impressive. Like her flips and her moves are just Amazing. And then Syria came, gave Ruka a spybox on the floor. The referee didn't see any of it, and she tossed Ruka into the ringside ring post. And then Liv hit the Oblivion for the win. Yeah, in my opinion, this is probably one of the best matches of the night if it didn't ended in an interference. But this match was awesome. Soruka had a very impressive performance. She showed off her athleticism throughout the match, and the fans were in awe of the things she could do. And Soul and Liv had a lot of chemistry, so hopefully we get to see them again. And then after the match, Stephanie Pierce showed up to confront Liv Morgan. Liv held up her title in Raquel's face, so they're obviously doing a rematch, probably for Backlash, because they like to do rematches from WrestleMania at that pay-per-view. And then this next segment was great too. Paul Heyman said he had a prepared speech, but the start of the program threw him off. He said his favorite part of WrestleMania is always expect the unexpected. Heyman talked about how CM Punk was kissing people's arse. Heyman was shouting about Brock Lesnar should be removed from the Now in the opening monologue and into the Forever montage, because he's going to be remembered forever, and the Beast's name is Brock Lesnar. Heyman said that the Now is the WWE experiencing a resurgence in the tag team division, thanks to Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Logan Paul tried to speak, but the fans were so loud. And Paul said that the only reason the Usos in LA Knight won is because of the backstabbing Weasel ISO Speed. He said he's sick of these streamers and YouTubers for thinking they can do what we can do. Paul said he hates these outsiders. Paul said that Speed left this weekend with his fist in Speed's face. And then Heyman said Gunther did a magnificent favor for him, and Heyman said that he owes Gunther a favor. So anytime Gunther is ready, Heyman will repay him. Which I think I may know what that favor could be. And then Heyman shouted about how this man returned to destroy Seth Rollins. And Heyman introduced a returning Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker got into the ring and said that 1 year ago he became the leader of the Vision in the same arena because Seth Rollins was too weak. Braun said that his favorite part of WrestleMania weekend was Rollins coming close to beating Gunther, but then Gunther ruined everything for him. Braun said he hopes Seth is watching from somewhere. Braun said he's going to come after Rollins. And then Seth Rollins was behind the Vision and in the ring, and he hit Braun in the back with the chair. He got a hold of Rollins and punched him a few times. Paul worked over Rollins with punches to the body. The Street Profits, and then the returning Street Profits made the save after a long time off SmackDown, and I guess they're on Raw now. Montez and Angelo brought the fight to the Vision and cleared the ring. Ford hit a somersault dive over the top rope. Dawkins fought with Theory to the back, and Ford fought with Paul Dirac. And then Breaker tried to attack Rollins, but Rollins hit a super kick. Rollins went for the stomp, but Braun avoided it, and Braun hit a spear. Braun said he never needed Seth Rollins. As he ran the ropes quickly and hit him with the spear, Braun was driven from the side of the head and on top. I like the Braun Breaker stuff. He was about to cut a good promo before he got interfered, but yeah. So I'm guessing maybe it'll be Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins at Backlash, but we'll see. Next up was Finn Balor versus JD McDonough. This match was 7 minutes, with Finn Balor getting the win. After the match, Dominic attacked Balor from behind. Dom set up the 619, so Balor got up and hit the clothesline. Balor drop kicked Dominic into the turnbuckle. Balor went up top for more, but JD saved Dominic from a further attack. Gunther on his Wrestlemania win. Knight mentioned Gunther needed some help to win this match. And the next week on Raw, Becky Lynch will be on Raw, and Joe Henry, I guess, is going to be on Monday Night Raw now. There's a Joe Henry concert next week on Raw. Said Joe is on Raw for good now, so he's get to move to Raw. So, SmackDown, I guess we'll see who moves over there. We'll see how Joe Henry does on the main roster. Rhea Ripley was talking to EO because Ripley said that Sky can handle her business here, and Ripley will be champion on SmackDown. They hugged and they told each other to be safe. As Rhea walked down the hallway, she knows Liv Morgan, the women's world title. Listen, guess I'll see you around. Ripley, I'm looking forward to it. And next up, Roman Reigns came in, celebrated. Roman Reigns told Las Vegas to acknowledge him, and the fans cheered. Roman Reigns said he was going to keep it simple, talk about the future, but then he saw his cousins, the Uso, and he wanted to discuss some family business. Reigns said he misses them. He misses having the full trust, respect, and admiration. Reigns said he missed doing business with them. Reigns said they are weak and separated and scattered. And then Reigns said that people like CM Punk can disrespect them. Reigns said that a 1990s rapper running their mouth at Jay is crazy. So then they all got together. And then Jacob Fatu made his way down to the ring. Reigns told Fatu it's been a while since the last time he saw him. They said that there's only can be a couple of reasons why Fatu came out. Reigns said he can assume it's to acknowledge him. Fatu said this ain't. Raymond said he guesses because Fatu wants the world title. Fatu said he needs that title. So he's not out to beat the Tribal Chief. Fatu said everything that the Tribal Chief has. Fatu said he needs everything the Tribal Chief has. Private jet, bigger house, better schools for his kids, and he called out Reigns for a match at Backlash. Reigns said he agreed with Fatu and he wants those things for him too. Reigns said that maybe Fatu can beat him, but but if he can beat him, can he handle the burden of the title? Reigns wondered if Fatu couldn't beat him. Could he handle acknowledging Roman Reigns? Reigns said he's not saying yes or no. Reigns said he's not sure if he's ready. So we'll see him next week on Raw. This is though Jacob will be ready. And yeah, we'll see what kind of happens. We'll see what happens with this. And I don't see Jacob Fatu beating Roman Reigns. There's no way. So hopefully this is good things for Jacob Fatu. Hopefully he can be able to like to show fans what more he can do. Alright, and that was Monday Night Raw, the Go Home Show. The best part about Raw was Sol Ruka. She was amazing. Oba Femi, the Kabuki Warriors match. And yeah. That was Raw. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.